Mention protein, and you likely picture shaker bottles and heavy lifting. In reality, protein is a non-negotiable biological requirement for every human on the planet. Every day, your body relies on it to rebuild micro-tears in your muscles, patch up damaged tissue, and generate the white blood cells that protect you from disease. Here is the vulnerability. We can easily store excess energy as fat for months, but we have no storage tank to hold reserves of protein. Skip your daily intake, and you create an immediate biological vacuum. With no reserves to draw from, your body suddenly struggles to maintain basic survival functions. The consequences of that vacuum appear quickly. You start to feel physically weak as your overall baseline of health begins to drop. Then the external warning signs show up. The body stops maintaining superficial features, causing your skin to dry out and your hair to fall out. Inside, your immune system loses its edge. You start catching infections constantly, accompanied by a feeling of profound, chronic fatigue. For children, the deficit hits their development directly. Without the raw materials to build new tissue, their physical growth charts completely flatline. The human body is actively powering down its non-essential processes, sacrificing hair, skin, and immunity to conserve its dwindling resources. If the dietary vacuum persists for too long, the body initiates a desperate survival mechanism. It turns on itself. To keep the vital organs running, it begins breaking down your own muscle tissue, stripping it apart and converting it into immediate energy. Doctors call this muscle wasting. The dense structural muscles that allow you to move visibly shrink and lose their power. Paradoxically, as the muscles waste away, parts of the body balloon outward. The missing proteins disrupt how fluids are managed, causing severe swelling in the legs and the stomach. Your body is literally eating itself alive, sacrificing its own physical mobility just to buy a little more time for the core systems. When this specific lack of protein reaches its absolute extreme, it results in a clinical disease called kwashiorkor. In children, kwashiorkor creates a heartbreaking visual reality: a swollen belly and extremely thin limbs, accompanied by profound weakness and noticeable changes in hair color. Then there is marasmus, a related condition triggered when a person is starved of both protein and total calories. Marasmus results in near total bodily wasting, leaving the patient terrifyingly thin, weak, and stripped of almost all tissue. If the starvation pushes past this stage, the internal organs run out of fuel entirely and cease to function. Without these vital building blocks, a preventable dietary gap turns into a fatal, irreversible biological collapse. The only way to halt this self-destruction and repair the tissue is through direct dietary input. Animal-based foods like chicken, beef, fish, eggs, and milk are the primary rescue mechanism. They are clinically classified as complete proteins. In biological terms, a complete protein contains the full spectrum of essential amino acids, the required building blocks the body cannot manufacture. This chart shows their massive efficiency. Chicken breast yields up to 31% protein, with beef right behind at 26%. Because of this density, distributing sources like milk is used as a systemic intervention to keep growing populations healthy. Animal sources effectively give a failing body a biologically direct prepackaged rescue kit. Plant-based sources offer their own vital benefits. While individual plants might lack the complete amino acid profile of beef, they deliver dense nutrition packed with healthy dietary fiber. The ultimate heavyweight in the plant world is the soybean. It stands as a massive outlier, offering an astonishing 36 to 40% protein yield. You can build strong dietary profiles by layering other plant heavyweights, lentils at 25%, beans at 21%, alongside chickpeas, peanuts, and almonds. In global crises, combining these plant yields or distributing fortified relief tins serves as the frontline defense against severe starvation. Whether it comes from the complete profiles of animal products or the dense yields of a soybean field, adequate daily protein serves a single vital purpose: